You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. Don't be afraid of the
The first opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this to the 32. When you look at the Saints defense, this unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass, because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
They're the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
They'll run for the first time with a speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Now it's gone. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. It's taken to the 26. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt.
And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. They begin with a run by Miller. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Now a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Dempsey. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this 1st quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And a short gain down to about the 33. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
And look at this Saints defense.
This unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass, because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Back to throw, Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Now for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. 53 yards.
And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Goff now to throw. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here's Goff.
Open man, that's Malik Neighbors.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Off play action. Here's Goff.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here's Goff.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Goff to St. Brown for the Detroit first down.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Saquon Barkley.
His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Lions add 6 to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. Now a give, right side. Beatty. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Into space at the 45.
Room here to run.
He's got the first down and more.
And he'll be taken down at the 26. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on third and medium to pick up the first. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 26-yard line. Looking to throw. Dempsey. And it'll be intercepted.
Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 23.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the interception, here's Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Now second and 3.
A handoff, Barkley running left. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense on third down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Goff.
That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some.
And all the way up to the 45-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Play action. It's Goff.
A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Goff now looking to throw.
That's complete. It's Neighbors.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Goff.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Goff. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open, just a split second too late on the release. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And they're going to get him. They bring him down with sack back at the 16-yard line. That will bring up 4th down and an 11-yard loss to boot.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down, and that's going to force him into a field goal attempt.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead here to 17-6.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
2nd and 11. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for the Saints.
On first down, Beatty. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Dempsey. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 4.
They'll try the left side. Beatty. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Dempsey.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Goff now looks to throw.
Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. It's Barkley on the counter.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Rolling to his right. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
29 yards.
And the Lions are able to widen their advantage.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10.
They'll roll him out right.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
So after the field goal, back out his groupie to send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
48 yards rushing for him now to this point. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
They'll go to Barkley again. And the big boys up front. They're going to stop him right at the line.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Goff going to shift him around.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll try the air now with Goff.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a play fake, and it's gone. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Detroit. Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon.
And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Another big play here as they strike for 31.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Steps away. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A give right side for Gibbs.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now it's Goff.
That one taken in by Neighbors.
And he's got this down to the 35. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Quite the turnaround from a week ago where he threw 4 interceptions. He hasn't had an interception this game, and he told us during the week, my goal, goose egg. He's achieving that so far.
And what we're seeing is a guy that you can win with, all right? Because anyone who can make that type of an adjustment and shake off a really horrendous week the week before and come back and play mistake-free football to this point, yeah, that's a guy I want to play with, that's for sure.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
A shotgun snap for Goff.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 25-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now a toss right to Barkley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now Goff.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Off play action. Here's Goff. Rolling to his... And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
He may go.
For this defense, CD, that's kind of the ice.
That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance till it turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex.